Three, two, one. Welcome to the Kansas City Weather Report. I'm meteorologist Wes Peary. Today is Friday, and here's what's up with the weather. All right, all eyes continue to be on this big winter storm, and I think everybody in Kansas and Missouri is aware, is aware. Everyone knows this thing is coming. Just judging by the photos and own experiences of the grocery stores and people out and about, folks are getting ready for this big winter storm. And I think, like, to some extent, I won't go too deep into psychology here. I think to some extent, like, people in the Midwest want this. They expect this, 2 to 3 times a winter, and then they're like, all right, cool, I'm ready for the warm weather to return. So we're getting that. We'll start with the weather today, of course. Don't expect to see a ton of sunshine. Temperatures this morning, it feels like about 20, 25. The afternoon, we'll get to about 30 to 35 for a high. And then temperatures this Friday evening fall pretty much through the 20s. Just kind of like sit in the middle 20s. Now, if you haven't been able to go to the grocery store or do any panic buying, which I don't blame you for panic buying. I don't blame you. You will have time to do that, I think, Saturday morning. But try to wrap everything up by Saturday afternoon. It looks like the wintry weather may begin as early as 3. More likely, though, it begins around 6. Again, that's p.m. So between 3 to 6 p.m. is when we may start to get a wintry mix of sleet, freezing rain, leaning a little bit more towards this being a sleet start than freezing rain, but essentially any type of precipitation falling beginning late Saturday afternoon into the evening could make the roads slick. And so we'll get down a layer of ice there. And then eventually, overnight Saturday into Sunday, and this is kind of a wild card, we'll get a transition from a wintry mix to snow. The earlier the wintry mix to snow change happens, the more snow we get, the later, the less snow. I mean, either way, it's going to snow. It's just a matter of how much at this point. What will make this tough, and I kind of addressed this in my last episode, but shoveling this stuff is not going to be fun times 10, because what we may end up getting is a layer of ice and then a layer of snow, because it's going to be so cold with temperatures in the 20s that the ice is going to form underneath the snow. So expect Sunday snow showers, heavy at times, thunder snow, all that good stuff, blowing snow at that. Strongly encouraged to stay at home on Sunday. It's going to be really tough to travel in. Snowing, blowing snow, cold, and for that matter, the wind chill. By around noon on Sunday, it looks like it'll be 5, and then by Sunday night, it'll be probably like 0 to 5. And then Sunday night into Monday morning, the actual temperature will be 5. It may feel like about -5, -10. And then the temperature on Monday afternoon makes it to 15-ish. And then it will be about 0, maybe even the negative single digits for the actual temperature on Tuesday morning, maybe even on Wednesday morning, about 5 on Thursday morning. In the afternoon, it's only getting about 15 degrees. So once we get this snow, we're cooked. But like the opposite of cooked, like, we're frozen, like we're in. It looks like we'll get some sunshine, fingers crossed that does come to fruition, but man, this snow is gonna be here. We may not get back above freezing for a high temperature until maybe next Sunday. And even then, don't have too strong of feelings. It might take till later on the following week, like January 15th, 16th kind of time frame to maybe get back above freezing. So once this snow is here, it is probably not going to be going anywhere anytime soon in terms of like the grassy areas, which will be dead grass, like brown grass by the time this is all said and done. So this is going to be a prolonged snowy day Sunday, a prolonged cold event all of next week. This is some dead of winter type of stuff here in Kansas City. So again, if you haven't gone out and bought stuff, may want to do that Friday or Saturday. This is going to be some wintry weather for sure. So just to kind of recap the timing of things here. You're probably safe to do any sort of travel around Kansas City until around between 3 and 6. That's when things start to get a little bit dicey. Sunday, stay at home. Oh, I didn't even get to snowfall amounts. Sunday, stay at home. It's going to be snowing. And then there are going to be cancellations on Monday in terms of schools, events. It's just hard to believe that there won't be. Even if temperatures speaking, it's going to be really cold. We'll have to see if things can start to get back open on Tuesday. There are things that can go wrong with this forecast where the later that transition happens, the less snow we get. Or there's an area of warm air that's coming up with this. Let's say that area of warm air comes up further north all the way through Kansas City, then we will end up getting more sleet, more freezing rain, which would mean, maybe schools, other facilities, whatever, can maybe open up a little bit sooner. Like Monday, you'll be more likely to go to school, but then you're dealing with freezing rain and ice on roads instead of snow. Like, it's kind of a lose-lose situation here in terms of that. So, snowfall forecast, bearing the lead here. Generally 5 to 8, okay, across all the metro. Highest amounts north, there could be 10 inches or more north of Kansas City on the north side of Kansas City, like between St. Joseph, Kansas City. That is where there may end up being some of the higher amounts. Like a foot is not out of the question when it comes to this. I don't really feel like forecasting a foot at this point. Not like I don't want to do it, I'm lazy. No, I just don't feel confident to say, hey, we're going to get a foot of snow here. But that's not out of the question for Kansas City either. But I think the highest amounts are generally going to be on the north side of Kansas City and between St. Joseph and Kansas City near the Missouri River, and that'll extend into mid-Missouri. Travel along I-70 on Sunday, real bad idea. Real bad. I think MoDOT is telling people just to stay at home on Sunday. We're cooked. We're cooked in snow. It's coming. I know I don't sound very excited right now. I am excited for this. It'll be fun, but stay safe. We're underneath the winter storm watch, which just means there's going to be a winter storm warning. It's going to be cold and snowy. Imagine that. All right, recapping the forecast. Today, mostly cloudy, 30 to 35. Saturday, cloudy in the morning, wintry mix developing later in the afternoon and the evening, transitioning over to snow Saturday night into Sunday. 28 for the high Saturday, 25 for the high on Sunday, but that will occur at midnight. So, just cold, just really cold Sunday. How about that? Lows near 0, if not negatives, for Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, and then 5 for Thursday morning. High temperatures near 15 for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then getting to the 20s Thursday, Friday. And Saturday, fingers crossed on some sunshine. Ignore your phone's snowfall forecast. Yesterday, it put out 17 to 20 inches. Very unlikely that happens. I'm on social media at West Weather. I'll keep you updated, all the good stuff. And I'm also on TV. You can check me out there, KSHB 41. I'll be there all weekend. May even be sleeping in at the TV station. We'll see. Have a good one. Stay safe.